Okay, this problem, I actually have a shear diagram, okay? So we're going to use that to do some things with regards to this 3/4 inch bolt that's on a double lap joint, okay? I want to find the shear modulus of elasticity and the force required to cause this thing to yield. So we're going to start with that part first, okay? Now remember that with the double lap joint, only half of the force is being seen on the other side, okay? So let's first talk about the fact that the yield stress occurs at 60,000 psi. That can be seen just from my guy there, my equation there. Now, for this guy to yield, or how I determine shear stress. Oops, that is the wrong Greek letter. My shear stress is just force divided by area, but now remember it's that force divided by 2 because it's a double lap joint, okay? And that's divided by the area. So I can go ahead and say, okay, we got 60,000 equals P over 2. P is what I'm trying to find, and my area is pi over 4 times 0.75 squared, right? That's the area of that bolt there. So from that, I can go ahead and calculate that the force needed to cause that thing to yield in shear is actually 53 kips. Okay. Now, I know Poisson's ratio, right? To find the Young's modulus, the modulus of elasticity, remember I have this equation where that modulus of elasticity 2 plus the Poisson's ratio, just like that, okay? So I guess the first thing I need to do is figure out the shear modulus G, right? So the shear modulus is, again, the slope of that shear stress strain guy there. So that's going to be 60,000 divided by 0.00545. That's going to be the slope of that line. Okay, we go ahead and set that equal to E, which is what I'm looking for, divided by 2 times 1 plus 0.3, which is what Poisson's ratio is given us to as. And from that, I can calculate that E is 28.6 times 10 to the 6th psi. So again, on a problem like this, okay, just recognize that we've got a shear stress strain diagram that we're dealing with. We can relate shear and modulus of elasticity through that equation through Poisson's ratio. And then just remember there's the double lap joint when trying to figure out what kind of force will require the bolt to yield.